Hi, everybody. This is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Wednesday, March 12th, 2025. So this whipsaw, it's not good. It's not slowing down at all. So I put last night in the morning notes that I said what could play out on this is that we have a gap up, and then from there they give us a head fake down, and then we come up again, and really. Excuse me. I'm just kind of waiting for them to do this. This face ripping short covering rally, but they gapped it up, they pulled it back, then it looked like okay, they're just going to close the gap. Then they took this out, and it looked like we were breaking down again, which I do believe they caught some shorts here, and they pushed it back up. Once the bulls, which they got me right here, I'm not happy about it. Once it got up and we came back down, I actually put it in the room and I said, listen, if the S&P gets above the 5621, you can take a quick trade up to the 5640 level. So it's just a quick little trade if it went up there, and we made it through here and then shot back down again. So I got a little trapped on this, took a little bit of a haircut, but got stopped out way before anything got ugly, and made a couple trades and ended the day $80. So there's not much that was there. It just was real. It was a confusing market with what was going on. Yeah, you could have rode these trends, but they were just moving so fast, and I was just like, man, this is exhausting. But in any case, here's the 15-minute chart. So if really, these are the support. First support line is basically where we closed the 55.86. If the bears take it through, we have this support right here. That was today's lows at the 55.44, and then this is really the line in the sand, because if the bears push it through that, really the next lines that we're going to be looking at are going to be down at the 54.50 and back down at the 5400. So. The bull, it's kind of strange that we haven't really gotten that big, the big move up, because it almost always happens, especially after all these red days, and it still might happen tomorrow. But the bulls, nobody really thinks like they don't really feel like they want to kind of make any kind of commitment right now, and it's a little strange. But in any case, I showed you that bullish wolf wave that was going up yesterday, and it looks like we could be forming one on the downside now. And what it basically is you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and this leg allows it to break through this trend line. But what it actually does is it traps people, because when it comes up, everybody jumps long, and then the actual target on here is it would be way down, because this thing is going straight down on it. So the target is this line here. And again, it's actually a pretty good pattern. They don't always play out, but I like to watch it. But this one would be drastic, because you can see it's just heading straight down. And, so if it goes up, I still think you're going to find some sellers at the 5,700. Well, the first line in the sand is this. Let's go over it. So those are the support levels. If the bulls can get through this, the next support resistance is coming in at the 56.72. Obviously, we have the 50-day moving, or the 200-day moving average. That's waiting at is that the 200 or the 50? Let me see. Yeah, that's the 200. So this is the 200-day moving average on the 15-minute chart. That's at 57.08, and then we start getting into the heavy resistance. So this right here are all these bulls that got trapped on this. So if we get up here, we're going to find natural sellers up at the 57.38, and then heavier resistance at the 57.84. And if they can manage to get up to the 58.37, there will be a bunch of sellers waiting there as well. I would really like to see something like this, because it would actually give us a pretty good shorting opportunity. And as much as I said I'm looking for this, this big short squeeze, I still don't believe that the lows are in, and I don't think we're going to be able to see them until sometime in April. I think we're going to get some, big moves back and forth, but the ultimate low, I really think is going to be coming in sometime in April. So on the 60-minute chart, we're getting into the overbought levels. We really didn't get that far off the lows, so that makes things a little bit dangerous. And the only thing is that we got this little bounce to bring up our momentum indicator here. So if it comes down and it takes these lows out, and let's say it gets down to the somewhere down to the 54.50, most likely we are going to get some bullish divergences. Now, again, they haven't really played out that much lately. We've gotten a couple bars, a couple hourly bars that have been on the upside, but overall it's they haven't really produced anything. So it will come. I'm not really making that trade. I'm just really, my main thing with this is being cautious of it, because it's not fun getting stuck when you're short on one of those big rallies. It's not a good thing. But right now the bulls don't really seem like they're too interested in trying to bring the tape up. So if we come down, we got to keep an eye on the 50. Well, we have to watch this support. Sometimes they just break it by a little bit and then shoot it up. But if they bring it down tomorrow, I think we have the PPI numbers, so most likely that's either going to shoot it up or down. If they break these out, then we got to keep an eye on that 54.50. If the bulls can get above this, which was their support levels, now resistance, then again, we're looking at a move coming somewhere up into the 4,700. So let's see what plays out tomorrow. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning.